a girl was having problems. So I went back and picked up her bag for her because, you're not supposed to leave a man behind. Right. You're supposed to help your fellow soldier. I got in fucking trouble. Had to get in front of everybody day one and start doing push-ups in front of the whole freaking...
They didn't make you strip down before you did it.
The Air Force wasn't... No, once we got out of basic, 99% of the time, they didn't treat us like we were in basic
That
anymore.
all went away. Yeah.
In the Army, it's like, you're in basic training until you show up to your fucking duty station. I mean, we in tech school, we still had to, do PT, but that was the extent of it.
It got better when you got closer to the end.
Yeah. See, well, I mean, for us, once we left out of Lackland, and they told us not to flip off the base when we left.
I like that they had to specify that.
Oh, they did. Very much so. They were like, we will stop this bus, and you will get recycled back to whatever week. That's like, I don't want any part of that.
Mm-hmm.
So they all went like this.
Well, the big thing was don't stick your hand out the fucking bus window and flip the base off.
That's different.
Yeah, don't flip off the guards as you're leaving. That was like the big thing. But yeah, once we got to Shepherd, we got off the bus and
Shepherd's the one in my hometown.
That's where I would have gone wrong. The minute I wouldn't have been thinking about flipping the base off, but the minute they told me not to, I'd have had this irresistible urge to flip the base off.
But if you had the threat of being recycled and having to do another 2 or 3 weeks of basic training because you couldn't resist that urge, you would resist that urge.
That was the biggest threat, getting recycled.
Yeah, because basic is basic is not as physically intense as a lot of people think. Not for the Air Force, but it's a whole lot of fucking mind games.
Yeah,
and the shit gets old.
Yeah, the mind is a lot harder than physical.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing in tech school is like they're like, you can't smoke in uniform. Well, that's dumb, but that's one of the rules. It's some arbitrary rule.
That's why Chris was always getting
that's why
trouble
I was always
for stripping naked.
No, but that is why I would always get in trouble for either smoking and because I after my first, I think it was 2 weeks of aircraft fundamentals in tech school, I went to night shift for my courses because they ran 24-hour-a-day courses because there was a fuck ton of people. And I would always get in trouble for smoking in uniform because it's fucking midnight. No one can see me. Nobody fucking cares.
It's like, who am I fucking hurting?
So usually it would be, one of the people in my flight and be like, hey, don't fucking get caught doing that because we'll all get in trouble. And I go, okay, fine. But then there was this one time, this uppity fucking... So they have this student leadership, right? And it's like...
They're basically the Kiss Up Squad?
Yeah. And it's like a green rope is the lowest level, and then a yellow rope, and then a red rope. And this fucking uppity yellow rope who was trying to suck someone's asshole caught me smoking in uniform. He was like, you're not supposed to be smoking in uniform. I said, okay. And he said, well, give me there are these disciplinary forms. They're called 341s, I think. Give me a 341. I was like, all right, fuck off. I don't have one. Well, you're supposed to carry 2 on you at all times. And, well, you can come inside and fill out 2. I'm like, fine, here, take this fucking 341. Because I had like 4 of them. I mean, I'm not retarded. And so he took it, and I always thought it'd be funny to get because everybody that got pushed back, there are phases, right? And everybody would always go back to phase 1, day 1, which takes a month to get out to where you can get civilian clothes on again.
Right.
And I always said, it'd be funny if you got knocked down to phase 2, day 1. Well, it happened to me, and it wasn't too goddamn funny.
You're like, turns out not funny.
Yeah, so... And then I got caught by one of my instructors out of uniform when I wasn't supposed to be during a parade.
I got caught.
Confined to my room. I didn't even get confined to base. He took my fucking military ID away from me.
So you couldn't leave?
I couldn't leave the building.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was over a 3-day weekend, no less.
Yeah, I got caught in civilian clothes, sneaking out, trying to sneak back in.
Well, luckily... one of my friends was doing dorm guard one time and told me about this back way down from where my unit... Well, you never saw where my dorm room was. But from where my dorm room was to behind the fucking Coke machine that didn't work on the ground floor so I could go straight...
Did y'all not have fire guards at the end of each hall?
Yeah.
How did you get to your room?
Have you ever met me? I'm a personable motherfucker.
He stripped down.
My fire guards are assholes.
Well, mine weren't. But if you bribed them,
I had a 2-person room.
Yeah, I had a 3.
And I tried to get the screen off the window, and here comes my drill sergeant with the baseball bat doing this in his hand. I was like, why?
Well, I found out that if you bribe them, no matter what it is, magazine, skull, fucking a couple bucks, they look the other way. So, but I was able to...
guys are a lot easier to bribe than girls.
Yeah, well, girls are bitches a lot, so there's that.
But they don't make you strip down.
They might. I don't know. But, so I was able to just hit that stairwell, go smoke right behind the Coke machine, and then bust it back up the stairwell. So that worked out really well. Anyway.
Hell, I got in trouble one time because a guy was sitting too close to me.
That's retarded.
Okay.
But that's the Army.
Yeah.
So, what else we got? Anything?
Let me look.
Please do. Since we've made fun of my
butthole.
Let's see. U.S. Marshals find 25 missing children in Ohio, and they're looking for at least 150 more.
Wow.
It was their first week into this Operation Safety Net that they recovered 25. I'm sorry. In their first 2 weeks, they recovered 25.
Good.
I mean, kids are being found. They were all between 13 and 18.
Oh, wow.
Kids are being found.
Makes you wonder, like, how long those kids were held. Mm-hmm. And, what I've been thinking about is, what about all the kids that, like, their parents are the ones that gave them into the situation and they're never reported? You know, how many? There's probably no telling.
Yep.
There was a Fort Benning soldier in connection that was arrested in connection to child sex abuse case involving a child.
Really?
Mm-hmm. See,
where's Fort Benning? That's Georgia, right?
I think so.
Sounds right. Alabama.
Oh, okay.
Justin Scott Reed, age 30, of Fort Benning, was arrested on August 27th. He has been charged with 1 count sexual abuse, 2nd degree involving an individual under the age of 16, 1 count of sexual abuse, 2nd degree with a child less than 12. Ooh.
Yikes.
Wow.
Okay, I guess I'll just go down my list.
Okay. We had a master sergeant in Germany. He, and this is like 2 weeks before this fucking guy is supposed to retire. He, OSI, the Office of Special Investigations, marched him out of his office because he apparently had been diddling his 14-year-old stepdaughter. And they, within a week, stripped him of his rank, all pay and allowances, forfeiture of everything, and sent his ass to Mannheim Federal, whatever the fuck the title is.
Yeah.
And he is probably still there. I thought he got 20 years.
They should have put him under it.
Well, I'm sure he didn't make it out.
Good.
So.
A Brazilian woman allegedly killed her pregnant friend to steal her unborn child from her womb.
Jesus
oh my God.
Christ.
26-year-old woman's believed to have fabricated a baby shower to lure Flavia, I have no idea how to say that middle name,
Smith.
Mafra, 24, on August 27th. Mafra was 36 weeks pregnant, was found dead by her husband, and the following day with their unborn baby missing. Before Mafra's body was found, the 26-year-old friend allegedly claimed Mafra left the baby shower with someone else. However, 2 people who were aware of Mafra's planned baby shower were told it was canceled. So they were able to track down the woman who did it.
Wow.
Good Lord.
That is some crazy shit. There's a lot of crazy shit. And we just know the tip of the iceberg.
Mm-hmm. That's what's scary.
Okay, so instead of ending on a buzzkill like that, tell us some good news this week.
2020 is more than 3/4
The other way done.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
I just hope
There was no good week. Good news this week.
Yeah, there was. Our house appraisal came back higher than we wanted,
Okay.
so that was good. Hillary's leg swelling is going down a lot. Hillary is our 13-year-old boxer named for Hillary Swank because
Not
she played
Clinton.
No, not fucking Clinton, because Hillary Swank played a female boxer in a movie. So that was good. She twisted her ankle, and we were thinking that
It was like cancer.
it was some
Yeah.
sort of, because it came on fucking quick.
got all
But
swollen.
it's finally starting. The swelling's starting to go down. So
It's still big, but not near like
Yeah.
it was.
you're starting to be able to see definition again, which is
Yeah.
awesome.
When you posted those pictures, it was bad.
Yeah.
We got our little cottage industry launched, Cockleburg Creations. We're basically making personalized stuff, whether it be home decor or jewelry or signs, keychains. Basically, you want your name on something or want a specific thing on something. I got to make one yesterday, and I really it was a good feeling. I made one for a lady, a picture frame for her grandson that had passed, and I really liked that feeling of like doing something to help somebody remember somebody they lost. That was a good feeling. I really liked that. I think this week I'm going to focus on cutting boards with family recipes on them.
Oh yeah. Well, that reminds me. WorldSocialNet.com. Up to 130 users.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah. So that's awesome. Yeah, definitely. So, yay. It's been a whole lot more bad than good this week, but
I was able to move into my booth.
yeah.
You got your
For
booth.
my bookshelf.
You got a booth again, so you know.
Got my foot in the door, so
Yeah. Absolutely.
after a long time.
Yeah,
Because they shut down in what, fucking April,
Beginning of
right?
the year.
yeah,
Was it that long ago?
it was.
I thought it was like March or April.
It was because we were masked. I remember that day.
Yeah, so yeah, there's been a lot more bad than good this week, but there's been
I'm
some
just
good.
terrified. Like, I want to see the end of 2020 because it's been a shitstorm. Like,
This is hand to God the worst year that I can remember.
for almost everybody I know, it's not like I'm having a bad year. Or you're having.
Yeah.
It's just the collective we.
Before this year, if you were to have asked me what was your worst year, I wouldn't have been able to give
Yeah,
an answer.
because there's good and bad.
Yeah.
But this
2020's just been a shit show
from get.
Yeah, from the beginning.
And it just, I hope it's done with us soon because I think everybody's just really feeling fragile and beat up, and people are due for something positive.
Yeah.
You know, it makes me wonder, like, what the holidays are going to be like this year.
I'm just staying home. I'm just gonna fucking stay home. I'm not
it's
going
just
anywhere.
like, I dread it. You know,
No, I'm not eating turkey. We'll eat hamburgers.
like trying to Christmas or Thanksgiving without mom. I can't even. That was her thing. She loved that. You know, that was.
Yeah.
So I dread it, and I don't know what I want to do something different, but I don't know. Like, I don't think we may change our mind 47 times between now and then. But you know, we always have our big Halloween party. I don't think we're doing it this year.
Yeah.
There's just too many memories of mom in those costumes, and
Yeah.
that I just don't.
Fall is already ruined for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Alexis, our daughter, lost her baby this week. And
It was supposed to be such a happy time,
Yeah.
and now
she always wanted to be pregnant during fall. That was like
yeah, because
her season, and it's kind of
you know,
done
the
now.
good news is she's doing good. You know,
Yeah, they're her and Christian both are doing really well.
hopefully they'll be
Probably better than me and Amber.
They're probably, you know, hopefully they're getting the genetic testing done, so you'll be able to have that peace of mind if it was a one-off.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't a one-off, you'll know how to mitigate it and keep it from happening again. And because they're meant to be parents, and they will be.
Oh, definitely, and that's what I told him on one of the posts that she made. I said, you know what, I absolutely hate that this happened, but I'm 100% sure that when the time is right, you guys will be fantastic parents.
and it'll happen for them. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
And